The prop industry has been through a bit of a rough patch recently, particularly with the exit of MetaTrader causing problems for everyone across the board. But do not worry, the future is looking bright with lots of new trading platforms creating and shaping their technology around the way that prop traders want to work. At FTUK, we're launching a whole series of new trading platforms for you to choose from. And in this video, we're going to do a quick start guide on what I believe to be one of the best. So here is how to get set up with DXTrade. Let's go. Once you've purchased the DXTrade account, you'll be sent an email with all of the login details on it. You have two options here. You can either go to the FTUK dashboard, which will give you your account overview of all the different accounts that you've got, or you can go directly to the DXTrade platform by clicking this button here. Now, if it doesn't log you straight into the platform, then you may end up at this screen here, which has just got your traditional login details. You're going to need to fill in your username and your password. It's worth bookmarking this particular web address. It's dxtrade.ftuk.com. It's useful having that just in your bookmarks normally on your browser, just in case you want to ever get quick access to it. So I'm just going to stick that in there, press login. And there we go. It all springs up in front of you. Now, this is a platform that's going to look and feel pretty much the same as all the others. This is actually a really nice trading platform to use. I'm a big fan of it. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to, particularly if you're coming from MT4. Let's start by talking a little bit about the default layout and the chart. Obviously, you've got this is a 5-minute time frame of the euro dollar. Moving around is just as you would normally expect. I like the fact that you can scale and scroll the chart particularly easily. There's a couple of things that are quite nice in this as well. If you want to zoom in detail, you just hit the zoom button up here, and what that allows you to do is just demarcate a specific area that you want to isolate. That is something that I think is particularly useful, and then you can scroll back out and get back to where you were. When it comes to entering an order in the market, it's pretty straightforward as well. You've got these buy and sell buttons up here. Now, by default, we're going to need to do it via an order ticket. So when you hit the buy button, so say, for example, we've got euro dollar on the 5-minute time frame. So let's say we wanted to buy the market now. You're going to see the order ticket spring up here, and by default it's going to ask you to go in at market. So if, say for example, I want to place an order on the book, a limit order underneath the market to buy, I would select limit, and I'm just going to go with the smallest lot size. Then I'll need to obviously tell it my price that I want to go in at. That'd be 107 exactly at the moment, because I don't want it to trigger straight away. And now, obviously, being a prop trader, you're going to need to enter a stop loss as well to protect your downside risk. So let's just put that in at the moment at 20 pip distance. So we'll go with 106.80, and then I'll add a take profit target in there. I don't know, 107.50. So that is set up. Now, this is set as good to cancel, which means that the order is going to be on my account until I manually take it off. If I wanted the order to be deleted by the end of the trading day, I would select it to be a day order. Or if I wanted to specify the actual date, I could do that here as well. So I'm just going to leave mine as good to cancel, press send order, and you'll see that it then places the order that I've to buy the market onto the actual chart itself, and we can interact with it quite easily from here. You can drag it around quite easily, and you can modify it. So if I want to change the actual entry point that I've demarcated. Also as well, if I want to delete this order as well, I've changed my mind, then all I need to do is click it once, and it comes up with this little circle symbol here, this little stop sign. Just press that, and it allows me to delete the order completely. So it's completely gone from the order book. The next thing that you might want to do, particularly if you're a scalper, is you don't really want to be going through this process of clicking the buy button and then having to fill out an order ticket and then sending it to market and waiting and that type of thing. So if you are the type of trader where you want to just click the buy button or the sell button and get involved in the market straight away, then you're going to need to make sure that you've got OneClick Trading activated. When you do it for the first time, it's going to give you some terms and conditions. This is very similar to what MetaTrader used to do as well. Just click accept on those if you want to do that, and then it's going to say, are you sure? Do you want to activate it? Well, yes, we do. So now when I hit the buy and sell button, I will go in at market straight away. Now, the only thing you've got to bear in mind if you're going to do that is, being a prop trader, you're going to need to get that stop loss in within 60 seconds. You have to do that if you do not want to breach your account. So I'm going to enter into the market now. I'll just go on the smallest size there. So I'm now in the market. So I'm filled. If I look at my positions here, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a stop loss here. So I'm going to put that stop loss in there. What did we say before? So 10.06 80. And there we go. So if you are going to work like that with OneClick Trading, make sure that you always get your stop loss in place as quickly as you possibly can. Okay, the final thing that I want to talk about is using the workspace itself. And there's a few workarounds that you can maybe start to employ in your trading that will make it a lot easier for you, particularly if you're migrating from MT4 and MT5. You see the default watch list over here, that's pre-populated with lots of different instruments. If you want to make your own, that's a great gateway into controlling the environment that's a little bit more tuned to how you want to work. So all you need to do is click the arrow there and go to create a list. So let's give that a name. This is my list. And if you press save, you'll see that it makes a completely blank space over here on the left-hand side. All I need to do now is start to add my favorite markets to it. So I can go with euro dollar. Let's add in a couple more. Let's add in the pound. And maybe I also like to trade the yen as well. Add the yen in there too. Okay, so I've got 3 markets in there that I like to trade on a day-to-day basis. Now, you can see the chart on the right-hand side, that's still got our euro dollar position on there. But what you can do, if you use this button here, this link button, you can link together this watch list with what's happening in the chart. So if I go over to the chart and press the red button there, what it will do now, every time I click on the asset on my watch list, you can see that it changes the actual asset on the chart for me automatically. That is super useful, and it's something that's going to make your life an awful lot easier. Now, one of the things that I really liked about MT4 was having all my charts separate in the platform. That's something that you can achieve quite easily in DXTrade by creating lots of different workspaces at the top. So say, for example, if I put in Euro USD there, press enter, and then I do another one here for the Japanese yen, and then another one for the pound. And what I can do is I can put a chart on each of these workspaces. And then all I need to do is change the asset itself. And you can see now I have all of my charts. So if I'm doing my analysis on a particular time frame, on a particular set of indicators, something like that, I can store those separately as different bits of analysis. That's something I used in MT4 a lot. So having it there as functionality within this platform that you can tailor to suit yourself is really, really remarkable. It's fantastic. What I also might want to do as well is add the watch list to that as well. So if I pick that up and drop it on the left-hand side, you can see that I get that printed on the left, and all I need to do now is change it to my list. So I can add my watch list as well pretty easily. So you can see once you start to play around with the software itself, it gets quite easy to create exactly what it is that you want to do and how you want to work. Finally, a couple of things that are worth noting as well. If we create a new workspace, DXTrade also give you a lot of other different tools as well. And there's a couple of ones that I'm just going to point out. This one here, Trading Dashboard, super, super useful. That will give you all these statistics that you're looking for on your account as you're trading day to day. You may also want to consider opening up as well the trading journal. Journaling as a component of being a successful trader is absolutely critical. So getting used to recording the reasons that you're going long or short the market, or however you are trading your strategy on a day-to-day basis, is absolutely critical for your trader development. And having that, having a trading journal built into the software is a game changer. And it's something that I would use on a day-to-day basis every single day. So that is a very quick look at getting up and running on DXTrade with us at FTUK. If you have any problems, of course, do not hesitate to reach out to us on the live chat or send us an email into support, and we will be more than happy to help you out.